Today we're going to work on the second step of our reductive prints. First, you need to use a marker to outline the rest of the details on your sketch in your sketchbook. Then you're going to place your newsprint back on top of your sketch and finish tracing those details onto the newsprint. This is going to make transferring your details onto your styrofoam plate a lot easier. After you have finished transferring your sketch from your sketchbook onto your newsprint, then you go ahead and take the newsprint and tape it back on to your styrofoam plate, making sure that you are lining up that outline so that all the parts and pieces and the details will be inside of the animal. Then you're just going to use a pair of scissors and you're actually going to very carefully cut off the background of your styrofoam plate by going around the very outside edge of your animal. So this is what your plate will look like when you are ready to do the printing for step 2. Once your plate is ready, you're also going to need the 2 prints that you made for your background color, and you're also going to need to know what colors you are using for your second step, or the color for the animal. I checked my sketchbook and I know that for one of my animal prints I want to use blue on top of the green. So I'm setting up my station to get it ready to print blue. Did you notice the sticky sound of the ink on the printing station? If you can hear that sound, then you know you have the right amount of ink. I want you to listen carefully to how it rolls over the ink, as well as how the ink rolls onto the printing plate. Now that I have a good amount of ink on my printing plate, I'm going to take it back to my table and be ready to print on top of my green background. I have my background ready to go. I have my scrap paper ready to go, and I'm very carefully going to place my printing plate using that outline edge that I already printed to line up the printing plate in the right place. Then I put my scrap paper on top, and I want to very carefully rub the back of it all over the back of the printing plate, making sure that I'm not moving it around. And then I can remove the printing plate and I can see how my next color printed on top. For my second layer, I did one with the animal in blue and one with the animal in purple, and you can see the differences in the color schemes. When you clean up today, you're going to want to place your prints next to one another on the drying rack. Use a sponge to gently clean off your printing plate and then dry it. Keep your printing plate in your sketchbook pocket and then recycle the dirty scrap paper.